Okay, the wind's real bad. Not sure how well you're going to be able to hear this, but we just got to the spot we're going to set up camp for the night. It's pretty windy out here, so that's unfortunate, but it's good practice for my tent and setting up in these conditions. So I'm planning on hopefully catching a walleye or two for dinner and cooking that up this evening on the wood stove. Hopefully that happens. Unfortunately, I'm a little pressed for time, but what I'm gonna do right away here is pop a couple holes, get that tent set up. Here we go. Unfortunately, the fishing has been very slow, and if you've been up to Lake of the Woods, you know that's how it goes when the sun goes down. But we have everything set up here now. I have a hole drilled on both sides of the stove. This thing is cooking, giving off some awesome heat. And I got a pile of wood that I'm gonna burn tonight. Over here, I have a pile that I'm gonna burn tomorrow morning. I'm hoping I can get an eel pout tonight, or maybe a walleye, you never know. Fire's crackling. Hummingbird is humming. And the dogs are sleeping. I got them tucked away really good in their little sleeping bags tonight. So Pete's happy. Isla's real happy. And now we're almost ready for bed. What do you think, Pete? Where are those fish at? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's 8:15 right now. I did wake up at 5:30 and was not able to fall back asleep, so I dropped the lines down the hole, and we haven't had any fish come through yet. So I have about enough firewood to have, I don't know. It's not a ton. Pete, geez, don't make me drop this GoPro down the hole. I'd be very upset because I would not be able to retrieve it here. Calm down. So I maybe have an hour worth of wood. So we're going to start that fire. I got the mac and cheese from New Year's dinner here. And then that perch that I caught last night. I was hoping to catch one more fish for a fish fry for breakfast, but with that mac and cheese and that little perch, it'll be good enough. So let's see if something shows up here and we get a little bit more of a meal and maybe even a little snack for Pete and Isla. We hear that? It's snowing. I'm gonna become an expert in camping in rain and snow here before too long. Oh, in the wind. Whew, it's getting nasty out there. But it's pretty toasty in here. We got that mac and cheese. I'm not gonna be able to finish all of that, so the dogs are gonna eat well. And then a little perch snack. So it was definitely a bit slower on this trip for fishing than I was hoping for, but there kind of is a reason for that. I did not get out to the spot that I had hoped to fish. That would have been another 2 miles or so out there. The reason I didn't go out there is because it wouldn't have been a wise choice. There's a pressure ridge that I would have had to cross, and with the winds that we have right now, there's the potential that crack can open up and then the person gets stranded out there and you have to get rescued. So that's not my style. I don't want to put anybody in jeopardy to come out and have to save me for being irresponsible. So we'll go take a look at that crack here in a second, but we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this little treat. All right, a 9:30 update. We just finished up that mac and cheese and perch. So I have the final few logs on the fire. We're gonna let that burn down. I'm gonna pull the rods up quick, and then we're gonna take a little bike ride out to that pressure ridge, see how that's looking today. We've been cooped up in this tent for like 14-15 hours, so we'll get the dogs on a little run and see how that's looking. Then we'll come back, pack this thing up, and we're out of here. So here's the issue this year. We have these areas. There's a bunch of areas like this on Lake of the Woods and Red Lake, and we've had some strong winds, and they'll open up and then the wind will switch and then they'll come back together. And there's actually, I just found out one of those cracks opened up to the north of me right there yesterday, and they actually the resort up there had a 16-foot boat running back and forth across the water to get the people that were stranded. So it's you know, no walleye is really worth risking being in that situation. So I guess that's my safety message for this trip. You know what, it's keep an eye on those winds. Don't head north if you see that the wind is going to be southwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour, and those ice sheets, they'll break away and leave you stranded out there. So just use some common sense and there's plenty of winter left, and you know, I had a slower trip, but you know what, we still got out here, we're safe, made some good memories with the pups, and it's all good. So we're gonna go break that tent down and hit the road. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Heading up to Ontario in a few days for the lake trout opener, so stay tuned, might be a good one.